Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Beak out here. Today we are back with a new series. Basically, to sum it up, I drafted a team and I have 1 year. This is the only year I have to win a Stanley Cup. Nothing is a win unless we win the Stanley Cup, and that's all that matters. As you see, we got Philip Forsberg on the left wing on the first line, Sidney Crosby, 95 overall, Vladimir Tarasenko, Marian Hossa, Joe Thornton, Jaromir Jagr, Marian Gaborik, Mike Ribeiro, Justin Williams, this no name who's not gonna play, because we have Shane Doan that we're gonna sign in like 20 seconds, Zach Smith and Patrick Marleau. On the defensive line, we have Zdeno Chara, Erik Karlsson, Alex Goligoski, Dennis Seidenberg, Andrei Markov, and Brian Campbell. What a line! And then in between the pipes, we got Roberto Luongo and Eddie Lack. What a team, right? We had to make some trades to do it, and I'll show you all that right now. It was an intense time. I did that all off camera because it took a little bit, but we ended up pulling off a lot of trades to get these players. So as you see, all of them are our trades. We traded Patrice Bergeron, a first-round pick, 2 second-rounders, and 2 third-rounders for Sidney Crosby, as you can see right there. Then from Toronto, we got Vladimir Tarasenko. We traded Brad Marchand, that no name who got us him, and like another 2 first-rounders, but that's okay. Then for Philip Forsberg, we gave up Rick Nash, an 86 overall, Yuri Hudler, another 86 overall, and then just more. And now we have an amazing team. Our team is very good. I really think that we will be able to make the playoffs easily and even win the Stanley Cup without a doubt. Hopefully we can get Shane Doan here. I'm just gonna sim. I'm not gonna do any small sims unless it's like Game 7 of the playoffs. We'll go up to Buffalo and then I'll cut the video and let's see if we can start the season right. Let's see, do we win? Do we get that win? Oh no, we lost 5-2. The only thing that I could see a problem is we're 0-2 right now. That's not good. There we go. We got Shane Doan now. So let's just go out into the lineup right now. Let's get him in there. Let's get him playing. We don't want his overall to go down at all. As we can see right there, our locker room chemistry is not good. The only thing I can see the weak spot being on this team, and it's not even weak, it's an 88 overall, is the goalie. Our offense is just amazing, and I don't even know where Shane Doan is. Probably have to bring him up, actually. But our offense is amazing. Sidney Crosby, Vladimir Tarasenko, and it doesn't get any better than that. We made a lot of nice moves, made some trades. It was decent at first, but then I wanted Sidney Crosby, and it kept going there. Then we needed a right winger, and then it's kind of like a snowball effect, but a good snowball effect. So there we go. Our team is pretty much set. All we need is a 4th line center, and we don't even need that really. So we're 0-2, but there's 80 games left in the season. We got plenty of time to make that up. We'll go all the way up to Anaheim, and then I will skip the video midway through the season, and I will catch up with you guys as we are 0-3 right now, which is not good. We're not scoring goals. And there we go, first win, 1-3. That's okay. Let's just look who our top player is real fast before I cut this video. As we're probably dead last in our division. Erik Karlsson, our defenseman, 3 points, along with Vladimir Tarasenko with 3 points. Sidney Crosby only 1 point. None of these guys are producing. 4 games in and only a couple guys got points? That's not good. We might have to make some moves, but I will catch up with you guys at the midway point of the season. Alright guys, so we are back. We had to get rid of Eddie Lack. He was not getting the job done. He was 5-10 for his record, but luckily the team's gone up good. You got a little sneak peek of the record right there, and I'll show you it right now. Look at this record. 37, 17, and 5. That's a great record. We're first in our division. That's great. That's better than we expected at the beginning of the season. The beginning of the season, we did not start off good, going 0-3. Crosby leading the team with 61 points. There we go. We're up ahead by 1 game in our division. They have 77 points. We have 79. Let's see how we're doing in the whole entire NHL. And then we'll go check out our players' points. We're second in the NHL. Then you got Nashville with 87 points already. They haven't clinched the playoff spot yet, but they're definitely maybe 3 wins away from it. So yeah, they're definitely making the playoffs. So they were going to be our only challenge right now. Right now our team's hot though. We got Sidney Crosby with 61 points, Vladimir Tarasenko with 54, Philip Forsberg with 51, Yager, he's old but he is still producing 47, Joe Thornton with 46, and our defenseman with 36. So I just wanted this kind of like a check-in real fast, and I will catch you guys at the end of the season and hopefully the playoffs. As you remember, we got rid of Peter Mrazek. We did not trade Eddie Lack. We still have him, but he's most likely not going to play again. So I'll catch you guys at the end of the season and hopefully the playoffs. Alright guys, so here we are. We had a solid season, 50, 25, and 7. It was a good season. As you can see, we made the playoffs against the Columbus Blue Jackets, one of the only teams ahead of us, of course, because of the new playoff system. Show you the roster real fast. There's no real upgrades or downgrades or anything. The only thing was in the trade deadline when we picked up Peter Mrazek, but that's it. As you can see, the team's still the same. I'm going to go show you the points. We had a really solid season, and in the beginning of the season, it did not look like we were going to have the greatest season, starting off, 0-6 or 0-5, but, we managed to bounce back, and, here we are in the playoffs playing the Columbus Blue Jackets. So you can see right there, those are all the teams that have made the playoffs, if you want to pause there. Right here, I'll show you. There you go. You got Sidney Crosby, who led the team with 90 points. But before we get to that, I want to show you the standings. So you can see we finished third in our division with 107 points. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. We had 107 points and we're still third in our division, going 50, 25, and 7. Then you had the Columbus Blue Jackets with 109 points, 52, 25, and 5. And then you had the Carolina Hurricanes with 111 points, 51, 22, and 9. Now let's go look at how we finished it with throughout the entire division. There we go. We finished 4th in the entire league. Sadly, it's just we had there two teams above us were in our division, of course. Then you had the Nashville Predators with 112 points. So, I'm not going to complain about that. We still had 107 points, 4th in the league. The last team to make the playoffs was the New York Islanders with 90 points, but it's just still good, of course. Couldn't go in 41, 33, and 8. Let's go see how our team produced points. Right now, it doesn't look like we did too bad, because we had Sidney Crosby with 90 points. Then we had Vladimir Tarasenko with 83. That's two solid years. A point per game performer. I don't know why he has 83 games. When I got him, his team must already played a game or something. But he was still a point per game player. Then he had a little drop there with Philip Forsberg, still with solid 69 points. I'll take that. Jaromir Jagr, 58 points. The ageless wonder, 45, and he's still putting up more points than his age. Erik Karlsson, 57 points. Joe Thornton, 56, excuse me. Marian Gaborik, 40. Marian Hossa, 39. Alex Goligoski with 31. The defenseman, Mike Ribeiro, 30. See, everyone really produced points. Everyone really came together. Except for this guy, but, he only played 2 games, and I wasn't expecting much from him. And even for the first line, Char didn't do too much, but, it's fine. Right? Everyone really made up for it. Yeah, he had Erik Karlsson on his line, so that's all that really matters. He was a 0-point getter there. So we're here. We're not going to do any slow sims for the playoffs. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to sim right through the series. Let's hope that we can win the Stanley Cup. If not, this challenge is a bust. Our whole goal for this series is to win the Stanley Cup in 1 year. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. We go up 1-0 in our division, or in the playoffs. 2-0 in the playoffs. 4-2 win, 1-3-2 overtime win. There we go. We are up 3-0 in the playoffs. Can we go a full sweep on the Columbus Blue Jackets? Let's find out. Yes, we did. We did. All right, so we swept the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now let's see who we have in line. We have the New York Islanders, the team that finished with 90 points. Hopefully we can do a nice little sweep on them as we go down 1-0. There's our first loss of the playoffs. That's not good. But, it's not terrible. We still have 6 games to get this series as we go down 2-0. All right, so we got this game to 2-1. Good, that's good. We didn't want to go down 3-0 in this series because that's not a good thing. We don't want to be swept. We have such a good team. We had such a good year. We don't want to lose this series. And we go down 3-1. All right, it's game 7, and we lost. We lost in the playoffs. That's going to be the end of this series. Sadly, we could not come up with the points to make the playoffs in the third round. We got beat out by the New York Islanders in round 2 of the playoffs. Let's go see how our team did in the playoffs. There's the final 2 teams in each division that are going at it for the Stanley Cup. And sadly, we didn't make it. Let's go see how our team produced points. Hopefully, it wasn't too bad. You can't complain. We made it to the second round. Not as far as I was hoping. Philip Forsberg really stepped up for us this. He realized he didn't do too much in the playoffs or this season. He was a little bit under a point per game on a first line, but that's okay. But he really stepped up in the playoffs with 13 points, 11 assists. Sidney Crosby with a point per game. You can always guarantee a point per game out of him. Vladimir Tarasenko with a still pretty decent playoff, 6 points. Everyone really was. Yeah, some people were not where they were supposed to be, and then others, they were above it. Chara, first line, 0 points. He's got to step up there. I know he's not known for points too much, but still. And then you got Erik Karlsson. He had 4 points. That's not terrible for a defenseman. And then Joe Thornton with 5 assists. We didn't have. We had people who were scoring, but just didn't probably not getting the goals at the right time. Let's go see how our goalies did. And then that'll be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the series, by the way. I really had a lot of fun with it, making trades, trying to get this team to a Stanley Cup. Sadly, it fell short. We had Roberto Luongo with a 2.11 goals against average. That's not bad at all. 6 wins, 4 losses, 0 shootout losses. He let up 22 goals with a 6.28 save percentage. He had a pretty decent playoff. I'm not gonna complain about that. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you guys had fun with it. Maybe we can do a few more to add on to this series. If you guys like it, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I will see you guys next time.